I'll probably be having breakfast here later. Morning folks, thanks for watching and welcome to another adventure-filled video of the urban hiker in Kuala Lumpur. This morning I'm visiting the KL car-free morning. It's the first Sunday in November, and that's when they close down some of the roads in Kuala Lumpur for people to walk, ride roller skates, ride bicycles, any other kind of human transport that you can think of. Take over some of the roads in Kuala Lumpur. I've never been to one of these before, and we're going to take a look at some of the things that they do.
Non più vorrei questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero galante, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante, quel vermiglio d'onesco color, quel vermiglio d'onesco color. Non più vorrei quei panacchini, quel cappello, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante. Berikan tepukan kepada pengarah dan juga kita berikan tepukan juga kepada yang bahagia Datuk Profesor Dr. Naim Muhammad berfungsi bersama KL Car Free Morning. Are you ready Kuala Lumpur? 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, go! Kuala Lumpur! Selamat berada untuk KL Car Free Morning, KL Pagi Bebas Kenderaan! Uso franco, un gran casco, un gran turbante, molto honor, poco contante, poco contante. Anda boleh menggunakan laluan di Sungai Pusat Raya sejauh 7 km ini untuk berada di Kuala Lumpur dalam KL Car Free Morning. Selamat datang, pastinya selalu berada semua dalam KL Pagi Bebas Kenderaan atau KL Car Free Morning. Wah, yang berjinjar depan ni lah. Okey, sekali lagi. Kamera. 1, 2, 3. Lambaikan tangan anda. Ya. Di awal pagi ini, anda bersama dalam
I've been here long enough to know that nothing in Malaysia happens without ceremony.
Silakan bersecankan untuk bersama dengan 3 November 2019. Selamat kita berikan tepukan terlebih dahulu kepada diri korban kita. Kita berikan tepukan. Ya. Hola. Are you ready? Ya. 8, 6, 4, 2, go!
I'm standing in front of the Dewan Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur, which is the city hall for KL, and this is usually where these car-free mornings start. Sometimes if it's a really big event, they'll start across the street at the Dataran Merdeka, which we're going to go over there in a few minutes and take a look at some of the setup over there. There is something going on there, but I'm not sure it has anything to do with the car-free morning. But anyway, as you saw, they have a bicycle event, a running event, and every kind of human-powered transport, plus some horsepower transport in between. There's something about mornings that make them a really good time of day for me. It seems like if you've had the right amount of coffee all the potential of the day is still possible. It doesn't have to disappear like it will later on in the day when it gets hotter here, and you realize that everything you plan to accomplish today is not going to happen. But as long as it's early in the morning, all of that stuff is possible. And of course, we can't forget probably the most important facility at any public event. I just spoke with one of the security people here, and he said that this setup is here for the run that they're also conducting this morning. And the runners we saw start off just a minute ago were from some other event, not really part of Car Free Morning, but being held at the same time. Part of the reason that Dataram Merdeka is well known and famous as a tourist area is because of these buildings. Some of these buildings are been here long before Malaysia was Malaysia, and they're built, I think this is what's called Moorish style. You can see the arched doorways and things like that, and the domes also add to that style. According to the City Hall website, this event is scheduled on the 1st and 3rd Sunday of every month, and the roads are available to cyclists from 7 until 9 a.m. which makes sense. If Kuala Lumpur shut down all their roads for much longer, the Malaysian economy would crumble. And the sign at the beginning of the Car Free Morning told everyone to keep to the right. Somebody put a lot of thought into how to organize this event. Somebody that really understood how traffic worked and things like that. Keeping runners or walkers or strollers to the right is something I would not have thought of. Why is keeping everybody to the right a good idea? That's because traffic here moves on the left. So any vehicle that is driving along the road on the left side will not be surprised by someone running on the same side. All the runners and walkers and things like that will be on the other side. My bicycle is about 30 kilometers out of town in a place called Bandar Sri Damansara. Since I move around a lot when I live right in Kuala Lumpur, it really isn't easy to have a bicycle with me wherever I'm staying, so I just left it where I used to live. And Comrade Bella will take care of the bike, and I hope she's using it. But anyway, even when I was living here permanently in a permanent house, I did not ever come down to this. It was just a little bit too hard to get everything loaded in like a van, get the bike down here when it was still dark outside and come down and ride the bike downtown. When in reality, I could ride my bike anytime I wanted over in the suburb where I lived. So no, I've never taken part in this as a cyclist. This is the second time I've been here though, as an observer to see what goes on. I'm standing in front of one of my favorite places to eat right now, and I'm gonna go in and have some roti telur and a tea tarik. The name of the place is FS Nasi Kandar, and I spoke about it before in another video. Anyway, that's it for the KL Car Free Morning. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.